So one of the things that's important is being able to pick up on trends. And I think we're in a time where trends are easily picked up on, but then people aren't so much picking up on when the trend is over. And more importantly, when the trend is no longer valuable for you as a business person. When we go back even 20 years, and especially 15 years, this whole social media trend was becoming a super hot thing. And we've seen different platforms come and go. We've seen some platforms that change the way things are done. And we've seen people who build their business based off of those platforms get kind of washed away in the downfall and changes or whatever ends up happening based on a platform. The thing that I'm more interested in isn't the trend of, okay, is this platform cool, or is Facebook cool, Instagram cool, or any of that. It's what is the next trend. So the people that picked up on social media, those people are winners now because they picked up on it early. Now what we're seeing is a bunch of people rush to the back of that trend. And it's interesting because it's almost like a financial trend. We see it easily in finance. Whether you go back to the 90s and everybody investing in the internet boom, the people that got in early and then stopped doubling down and got out, killed it. Those people did amazing before the 2001 crash. The people that got in before 2008, was not because I'm any financial genius. I just got really lucky. I was heavy into real estate, over 30 properties, had a business that flipped about 50 properties a year. I was just heavy in real estate. I ended up selling that business because I got a great offer, not because I really even wanted to sell. I'm like, everything is great. This is 2006, 2 years later, things crashed and a lot of people got hurt. So you see when people, we see it in an easy way with Bitcoin. People who bought at 20,000 lost a ton of money. The people who got in early did really well. What I want to express to people is that your time should be considered the same way as money. And I think there are a lot of people investing in social media, not getting the returns, but because it's not like Bitcoin and you can see, oh, now the return, instead of being 20,000 is 6,000, they don't see that they're not getting those returns anymore. And you've got a lot of time being invested based on the people who did really well. They were smart. They got in early, and those people are getting mega returns. And now with the influx that keeps coming in, those people are only making Instagram and Facebook money. They're not making themselves any money. And so one of the things that's crucial is measuring your time investment the same way you measure the returns on your cash investments. If people turn their actual time that they spend trying to get followers and all of that on Instagram and looked at the actual monetary return in dollars, it would be an easy answer that this is no longer the place to get good returns. The exciting thing is there's always new trends. For the last 20 years, I've been doing acquisitions. Now it's become a trendy thing for acquisitions to be done. And so even for me, it's like, okay, that game is over. It's time to go to a bigger game. That's why I created the private equity fund that we're running. That's why we're taking a group of companies public on the stock exchange. And so that game of just, oh, let me do it in our business is now way too trendy. And it's still a lot of money to be made, but I always want to try to be at the front of a trend and not put my time investment in something that's not going to give me really great returns. And that's what a lot of entrepreneurs are doing right now. So that's not to say spend zero time on Instagram. I have an Instagram, I get some organic followers, it's great, whatever happens there is neat. But not trying to study and spend as much time there. That game has been played a million times. There are way too many people in the market competing with each other, and you want to move to the thing where there are very few people playing the game. So keep that in mind as you're looking at what you're going to spend your time doing this upcoming week and you map out your schedule. Make sure you're diligent and you're paying attention to what's the return on the time that I'm investing into my business. Thanks for checking out the video. Be sure to like, subscribe. Love some of the comments and questions that are coming in from you, and I greatly appreciate it.